All right, very good. So we are officially recording. So let's get started. So from here, please let me know when you can see my screen. Let me know when you can see my screen, please. Just go ahead and. All right, let me know when you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Hello, can you see my screen? Please come to the chat section and tell me if you can see my screen. Can you see it now? Okay. Okay, very good. Very good. Very good. So let's get started. Now, what I'm saying is that remember local WP. Local WP is the software that we use. Local WP is the software that we use. All right. Don't mind my wallpaper. I'm a big Marvel fan. So, local WP is the software that we are using for our work. Just go ahead and open it up. The the shortcut should be on your desktop, and if the shortcut is not on your desktop, just go ahead and search for it. Local WP, just search for it in your search bar and it should bring it up. Local WP. So I already have my own local WP running here. Do you understand? I already have my local WP running here, and this is what we have. This is the website that we were working on yesterday. So right here, if it is one of this, you can see that it will not say, it will say start site. What just need you to do is to click on start site. This is the one that we started working on yesterday, so just click on start site. When you click on start site, give it a while, it will start saying, immediately after it is done starting your website, it will change to stop site here. All right, so which means your site is already running. So I would recommend that you give it a little bit of maybe like 3 minutes before you click on WP admin to allow it to set up everything, because in the beginning, maybe immediately after it says stop site, and if you click on WP admin, you are going to get an error that says error connecting to database. I think it was Agnes that sent something like that to the group. um, I think I saw something like that earlier today. Someone got an error like that and was asking for help. Error connecting to database and all, something like that. So that is what would cause it. What I just need you to do is to just calm down. Just calm down a little bit, and just allow it to load before you go ahead and click on it. So after you click on it, fine. So everything will be fine. Can you see this particular error? That was what caused it. But if you wait and you just reload this page, it will work fine. So it always makes sense for you to just wait it out so that everything will work fine. So that's being out of the way. The next thing you should do is to just click on WP admin. All right, so when you click on WP admin, it will take you to the administrative panel. And remember that please give me a moment. All right, so it will take you to the administrative panel, and okay, all right, it will take you to the admin panel, and this is the admin panel. And some of you might need to re-log in. You might need to log in. I mean, remember your login, the login details that you created yesterday. So just go ahead and put it in. Now, before we continue, I want to show you something. All right, let me go to my company's website, and I want to show you the website in which we are going to be modeling after today. All right, I tried to pull it up yesterday, but something went wrong. But so I hope everything will be fine now. I'm going to show you the website in which we are going to be modeling after today, or throughout the process of this class. That is what we are going to be cloning. That is what I'm going to be teaching you how to create, and the same process applies to every other website that you would like to create. So it is very important for you to pay absolute attention. Now let me just load more. All right, and as a web designer, it's very important for you to have a portfolio as well. A portfolio like this, where people can come and see the previous jobs that you have done, is very, very important, because that's one of the things that people are going to ask you. Have you done this before? Where are the jobs that you have done before? That's some of the things that they are going to ask you. So it's very important for you to keep a portfolio, which will be part of the things that I'm going to be telling you on the fourth day. So on the fourth day, I'm going to be telling you some of the things that you need to do in order to get started in order to, at least get your first paying clients. But today, your assignment for today is going to be really interesting. Do you understand? It's going to be really interesting. So now this is the website in which we are modeling after. This is what we are going to build. This particular one, see, let me open image in new tab. This is what we are going to be modeling after. Can you see? This is what we are going to be modeling after. If you can build this for a business person, they will be willing to pay you money for it. So this is what, by the ending of this class, you will be able to beat your chest that you can create something like this. So this is what we are modeling after. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. Now, yesterday I spoke to you about themes. How many of you explored themes yesterday as I told you? How many of you explored themes yesterday as I told you? Come to the chat section and tell me if you explored those themes. Now, what you need to do is to go to appearance as usual. Alright, just go to appearance and go to themes. Under appearance, go to themes. Under appearance, go to themes. And we have several themes. We have 2020 and all that stuff. These are the default themes that came with WordPress. Alright, so in order to install a new one, just click on add new here. Click on add new, and then after you click on add new, you are going to see there are several themes here in which you can work with. And before you can add new theme, make sure you are connected to a strong internet, because it will pull in those data from the internet. So it's very important for you to be connected to a strong internet. Now, the theme that we are going to be installing, please make sure this is very, very important. The theme we are going to be installing is called Ocean WP, right? And the reason why I am recommending that theme is because it is free, number one, and number two, it's a general purpose theme. You can use it to create anything, and I think it is one of the most beginner friendly themes out there. So that is the reason why I do recommend it for beginners like you. Do you understand? So please listen, it is very important for you to install the same theme that I'm installing. If you don't install the same theme that I'm installing, you're not going to get the same results, and you're not going to be able to follow my step-by-step process. Each of these themes that you see, they have their own separate, different settings. They have their own different ways in which you interact with them. The way you interact with this theme is different from the way you interact with this theme. So if you don't install Ocean WP as I did, as I'm going to do right now, you're not going to get the same, you're not going to be able to follow my step-by-step process. So without further ado, just come over here and search for theme and search for Ocean WP. Alright, search for Ocean WP, and when you search for Ocean WP, it is here, it is right here. Right, it is right here. What I need you to do is to click on install. Just click on install. You can see Ocean WP is already installing. Ocean WP is already installing. Just click on install. Alright, just click on install, and please remind me, I'm going to be telling you how you can be a part of Nova University, should in case some of you want to continue to be a part of Nova University. I'm going to be showing that to you guys today, but I'm going to be telling you more about Nova University, how you can be a part of Nova University, and all. I'm going to be telling you towards the end. Please don't let me forget. I might forget, but don't let me forget. Alright, in case I forget, just remind me. Someone should just remind me in the chat section. I'm currently monitoring the chat section. Alright, so immediately after you have installed it, and let me know if I'm being too fast. Immediately after you have installed it, you can just go ahead and click on activate. Just go ahead and click on activate. Click on activate. Alright, so after you've clicked on activate, it will alright, how many of you have activated yours? Okay, mine has already activated. Do you see that? My team is already activated. Can you see? My team is already activated. So I clicked on activate and my team is already activated. Do you understand? So after immediately after you finish activating, Immediately after you see finish activating, you should have this this pop-up here, this pop-up here that says that you should thank you for installing whatever, and it should say you should install Ocean Extra plugin. I'm going to be telling you guys about plugin tomorrow. I'm going to be saying more about plugin tomorrow, so that you understand what plugins are and how you can use them. Just go ahead and click on install and activate here. Do you understand? This Ocean Extra plugin, it will add extra functionality to your Ocean WP theme. It is very important. They work hand in hand. Just go ahead and click on install and activate. Alright, how many of you have gotten to where I've gotten right now? How many of you are following me? Make sure you are working on your laptop. As I'm clicking it, make sure you are clicking it as well. Alright, just go ahead and install and activate. Very good. Trust, Oyembuchi Trust is with me. Just go ahead and click on install and activate. Someone said my voice is a bit low. Is my voice low? Can you guys hear me? Is my voice low? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me loud and clear? Someone said they can barely hear me. What's going on? How about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, very good. Now from here, just go ahead and click on. Can you see immediately after I clicked on, immediately after I installed that Ocean Extra, it brought me here. Just click on skip. All right. Just go ahead and click on skip. We don't need any of this. Just go ahead and click on skip. Do you understand? Just click on skip. Alright, just click on skip and it will take you to Ocean WP theme, whatever here. So this is actually a good thing. This is actually a good thing. So immediately after you've gotten here, if you are following my step-by-step process, you should be here. So the first thing we are going to do today is to create header, is to create the website header. You see this part, this header, this is what we are going to work on today. And tomorrow we're going to continue with the rest of the website. All right, let's create the website. I mean, that is where we are going to start from. If you want to create any website, you start from the beginning. This is the beginning. Let's work on this today, and I will show you around Ocean WP. So what we are going to do is just click on this. Let us see how our website looks right now. Click on this this home page button right here and visit site. So if you visit your website right now, this is what you have. This is how your website looks right now. Can you see? This is how your website looks right now. I know it's not looking too rosy, but by the time we finish with this guy, it's going to look exactly like this. This is what we are modeling after. Do you understand? So what I need you to do in order to create this header is to click on customize. Can you see this customize button? Just click on it. Click on customize. Let's enter the customizer. Alright, so we're going to enter the customizer and deal with some customization settings. We're going to deal with some customization settings real soon. So after we've loaded the customizer, it's still loading actually. It's still loading. I'm going to show you a couple of settings that we can deal with, and then after this one we're going to, okay, very good. Very good. Now can you see the customizer? This is the customizer, and these are several settings in which you can deal with. Do you understand? This is site identity, menu, and all that stuff. So the first thing I want us to do is to enter site identity. The very first thing on the list, enter site identity. Alright, after you enter site identity, if you want to change the name of your website here, you can go ahead and change it to something else. Instead of Agnes Cosmetic, you might want to change it to Life is Good, or you might want to change it to Big Sam Rules or whatever, but we are going to leave it as Agnes Agnes Cosmetics. And you can see as I'm changing it here, it is also changing here. Alright, as I'm changing it here, someone said they are lost. Well, we can't go back for now, but I hope you catch up. We'll try as much as possible to revamp, but please just try and stay with me. Do you understand? So there's really nothing, we've really not done anything that much, right? So as you are making changes, and our website is not just a website, WordPress website, let's say glow with glamour and style. Alright, glow with glamour and style. Because I mean we are building a cosmetic website. Alright, glow with glamour and style, and we go ahead and publish it. Just make sure you are publishing your changes, because if your website should go off without you publishing your changes, all your changes is gone, you will have to start all over again. So the next thing we want to do is to set a site icon. If you don't understand how we got here, what we did is that we went to the home page of our website, and after we went to the home page of our website, we clicked on a button on top that says customize. After you click on the customize button, you will get here and you'll be able to enter the customizer. Alright, the next thing we want to do is to set a site icon. These are site icons. Can you see on browsers? See this particular small icon that is beside your website name, on the browser tab, on each of these browser tabs. Can you see this particular thing? That is what they call site icons. See, this is WhatsApp own. Do you understand? This is Google Meet's own. This is, right now on our website we just have a default WordPress site icon. So we can upload a custom one by clicking on site icon. Don't forget that we are still under site identity. This is the root menu. Right here. We entered site identity, and then you can just click on site icon and just go ahead and upload a site icon. I'm just going to go ahead and upload a default site icon. I'm going to choose let me see, please give me a while. Okay, instead of this, let me just pick a random site icon on my, give me a while. What is it? Just stick it out. Okay, really good. Okay, so we are going to use this as the site icon. We are going to use one of Eden's Digital's site icon. It is also called favicon. It is also called favicon, however you want to call it. So it is also called favicon. So you can just go ahead and upload that. You can take it and drag it in like this. Alright, and from there you could select it, and then you could crop image and put it there. Alright, so after cropping it, you would have it here as your site icon, and you can see the site icon has changed from the default WordPress one to the one that we uploaded right now, which is awesome. So just go ahead and click on publish. I hope you guys are following me. Please make sure you are following me. It is very, very important. So the next thing, let's get out of site icon. We've gotten out of site icon. We are now at the root menu right now. Can you see site identity? This was where we were coming from. So we are back now. Let's go to the second one here that says menus. So click on menus. So this is what we want to create right now. We want to create these menus, this home, services, about us, pricing, work with us, and all that stuff. That's what we want to create. So after we are coming from site identity, menus, enter menus, and then click on create menu. So after you click on create menu, make sure you name it. You can name it anything you want. You can name it Agnes menu, whatever menu, but most of the time I like to call it main menu. Since it is the main menu here, it is the main menu that people are going to see. So I just like to call it main menu, but you can pretty much name it anything you like. Just go ahead and click on. But something that is also very important is for you to click on this main here, so that it will know that this is the main menu. Just go ahead and click on main. Make sure you click on main here. Do not forget, so that you won't make mistake. Make sure you click on main here. So after you've clicked on main, go ahead and click on next. Scroll down and click on next. Now we are here. Now we want to start adding items. The first thing I need you to do is to come over here, and so home, we need to add home. All right, and the next thing, come over here, you are going to see services. All right, we need to add services. Come to add new page and go to and type services. Click on add, and then come to about us pricing, work with us. All right, so we need to add an about us as well. About us, we need to add a pricing as well. Pricing is there as well. All right, can you see pricing is there now? So we need to add pricing as well. We need to add pricing as well. And last but not least, that is work with us. So we need to add work with us as well. Work with us. There should be a contact. Well, I think this work with us can also serve as contact. All right, so yes, now we have them here. We have them here, and if I collapse this, you can see that they are already showing here. Can you see that they are already showing here? Do you understand? They are already showing here. So now you can see we have home, services, about us. If you want to rearrange them, maybe you want work with us to come first, you can move it like this and put work with us up here. Do you understand? If you put work with us up here, you will see that it will rearrange. It will rearrange really soon, and work with us will come on top. All right, if you want pricing to come, can you see work with us is now here now? Work with us, home, services, about us, and pricing. Can you see that? If you want pricing to come before work with us, just go ahead and drag it. Just left click on it and use your mouse to drag it to wherever you want it to be. Do you see that? It's really simple. It's really simple. Now let's say you want to have something of a drop down. You want about us to be a drop down under pricing. Let me rearrange it to how it was before. All right, you want about us to be a drop down under services. Just carry about us here, write directly under services, and indent it forward a little bit like this. Can you see that about us is indented directly under services? So if you see, can you see? So about us is now a drop down under services now. If that is if that is how you want to create your if that is how you want to create your menus, like the one that I did on Nova University, the one that I did on Eden's Digital, right? It is good for categorizing links. It is good for categorizing links that goes under the same umbrella, so you can categorize them like that. For example, here we offer three major services that needs portfolio, that needs people to see their portfolio. So under portfolio, I have branding portfolio, which is anything graphic design. If you click on it, you will see. If you click on branding, you are going to see some media assets that has been created. You are going to see, right? You are going to see the media assets that have been created for clients and so on and so forth like that. And also under that, we have web design, and we also have promotional video portfolio as well. Can you see? So it is very useful for categorizing things that all of them are portfolio, so they go under portfolio. Can you see that? So that is what this can be useful for. If you want to put pricing here, to make sure you indent it forward and put it on the same length. Put it on the same length as services. Do you understand? Even if you want to deepen the layer one more time, you can indent this forward and make it under about us. If you make it under about us like this, guess what? So it will now be a drop down inside drop down. If you click on it, can you see? About us itself now has an extra drop down of its own. Do you understand? This is really self-explanatory. It's not hard. But if you want to put it under services, you can indent it to be on the same line with services, and then immediately after that is done. Oh, sorry guys, I'm having a call right now. I'm going to tell the person to call me back. Please give me a while. Sorry. Hello, Mr. Banjo. Well, sir, please, I'm currently in a meeting. Can I call you back when I'm done? All right. All right, can you hear me now? Hello. Please let me know in the chat section if you can hear me right now. Okay, very good. I'm sorry about that. A call came in. I had to just tell the person that I will call them back. Okay, really good. I think you understand this now. It is pretty straightforward, right? So just indent, even if you want to put this, indent it on the same line as well, and you are going to see that everything will be indented, and you can indent under any one of them that you want. You see, we now have 3 drop downs now, but that's not what I want to do. You can just carry them and put them back on the same line with the rest, right? So you can just put them back on the same line. You can just put them back on the same. You can just re-indent them back on the same line, and you see, we already have it the way it was before. So we are done with that. Go ahead and publish your changes. Get out of there, all right? Get out of menus, and we've gotten to the root menu now. Now we are going to be skipping widgets for now. We don't really need widgets for now. We don't need home page settings as well. I believe these are some of the things that you can sit down and go through by yourself. All right, at your own leisure. I would like you to go through all these things yourself. Go inside them and look at what they do. All right, just go ahead and look at what they do. But I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this because I don't think they are important to where we are going. That's the reason why I'm skipping them. These home page settings, I'm going to be touching it tomorrow. All right, I'm going to be touching it tomorrow when we want to set an home page. So, but let's go to typography. You can go to typography. All right, this is where you can set your font. The font that you can set a general font of how you want your website to look like. You can set the font for your body. Do you understand? You can set lots and lots and lots of. There are lots and lots of fonts here, but one of my favorite fonts is Poppins, and it is that same Poppins that is used on this website here. So that is why I'm selecting it. All right, so I selected Poppins, and you can see that the font has changed. And font weight, all right, so you can select the font weight and all that stuff. So you can click on publish. Let's get out of there. But you can set font for all part of your website, but what I want us to set font for is the main menu, this main menu here. All right, just click on it, and then default font, it is still Poppins. Set Poppins, and default weight, let's give it medium 500. If we give it medium 500, you can see, or you can make it extra bold if you like, and you see, but this is too bold. Let me just give it font medium 500, and default, leave it like this. But 13 pixels is too small. Let's make it 15 pixels. So this is nice. This is already nice and good. Just go ahead and publish your changes. Get out of here, and yeah, I mean, you can go through all this by yourself later. So let me get out of here. So we are done with typography. All right, you can go to general option now. These things are actually very simple. They are just settings that you can go through. So I would advise you that at your own leisure, come back here and explore everything. That's your assignment number 1. Explore all these changes and see what they do. The more you know about these things, the more you can manipulate them, the more you can do. The more you know, if you know that this is what this settings changes, you will be able to do more. Do you understand? So I've left typography. Now let's go to general options. So under general options, you have general styling, you have general settings, page titles, scroll to top, and all these other beautiful things. All right, you can click on general styling. You can see that is the color. This is the color. If you click on general styling, this is the color. So you can change your primary color here. You can change it to a red. You can change it to a red. You can change it to a green. So if you change it to green right now and you click on publish, you are going to see it will immediately change your general color. And when I over this one, you can see it is now showing me green. All these guys are showing me green. All right, this is showing me green, this is showing me green, and over. Can you see that? So yeah, but let me select it as red. Red is fun. I like red. Red is awesome. All right, so you can set the color to whatever it is. If you want to set the background color as well, main border color, you can set main border color to whatever you want to set it to as well. Red, when you set this red, you can see all these things is changing red, but I'll just go ahead and restore it back to default. If you want to change the background color, you can go ahead and change the background color. Can you see the background color is changing? If you want to build a website with a dark background. You want to build a website with a dark background, like Nova, like Eden's Digital. Now you can see that it has a dark theme. Everything is dark. Do you understand? It has a dark theme. If that is what you would like to do, of course, suit yourself. You can change the background color here, right? So the more you explore these things, the more you see the things. I mean, there is just very little that I can teach you on a call like this, but the point is that I could, stir up your interest to go and learn more. Learning more is actually very important. Some of you that will be successful in this thing, it is your ability and the drive that you have to actually go and learn more. That is very important. And very soon, some of you will be lucky enough to join the Nova University community, and then you will be able to work with me on the long run. All right, so I will be able to be your, mentor and mentor you through this process. Do you understand? So it's actually a really, really big one, and there is a lot you can achieve with this. There is a whole lot you can achieve with this. There is a whole lot you can achieve with this. Do you understand? I'm going to be showing you some things that will actually motivate you to know that this thing we are talking about is actually not joke, right? To let you know that this thing we are talking about is actually not joke. To show you the things that are possible. That's what I like to show people. The things that are possible. What is possible with this thing that you are currently learning? What is possible? If you know what is possible, if you know what you can gain, then you will know how seriously you should take this. Do you understand? I'm going to be showing you some things, but I just want us to cover some ground because we have a lot to cover today, and I wouldn't want us to, So from here, we can, you've done this. Make sure, as I've told you, always publish your changes. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Always publish your changes. Make sure you always publish your changes. Do you understand? So get out of here, right? Get out of here. I want you to come to, sorry. Okay. I'm just trying, very good. I want to show you some of one of the web design proposal that we created, so as to show you what is possible, the kind of stuff that you can earn. I had to go and present this proposal for a company in Abeokuta. Then, do you understand? Let me just show you. If you scroll down. Okay, this thing is still loading. Just give it a while. Perhaps we are going to come back to this. It is still loading. All right. Perhaps we are going to come back to this. Well, do you understand? So we are going to come back to this later. Okay, I think it is up now. Yeah, it's still doing anyhow. Let's just continue with what we are doing. We are going to come back to it now. So you can come to general settings. We've gone to general styling. You can go to general settings and see some of the things that are in general settings, but nothing too important for now. Scroll to top. Scroll to top. How many of you know scroll to top? Scroll to top are those things that that you are going to see at the bottom of your page like this, that you can click on and will take you just back to the top. Scroll to top. I'm going to show you right now. Now, if you can actually add a scroll to top, if that is what you want. All right, if you scroll, you see this thing right here, that when you click on it, it will take you back to the top. It is on most websites. You can customize it the way you like. You can change the background color to whatever you like. You can change it to a red. You can change the over color. You can change the border radius. You can make it circle. You can design it the way you like and all that stuff. So if that is what you would like to put in your website, go ahead and put it. Publish your changes. Get out of there. There are so other stuff that you can check out: pagination, formatting, button, and all that stuff. So you can go ahead and check out these things on your own leisure. All right. Someone said I didn't get you. What don't you get there? Someone said the last statement that I made. Okay, the last statement that I made about the scroll to top. Scroll to top. This is the button I'm talking about. Can you see my cursor here? This scroll to top button here. This one. That's when you click on it, it will take you back to the top. Exactly. You could get the settings for the scroll to top here. Click on pagination. You can select the kind of arrows that you want, and it will change it for you. Do you understand? So that's just it. It's really nothing too important, but it can add extra functionality to your website. So also pagination and all, you can check out these ones later. Get out of here. So after you've gotten out of here, I want you to skip blog. Don't worry, you can check that out by yourself. Come to header. Under header here, click on header. Do you understand? So just click on header. Let's enter header. So when you've gotten to it, don't worry, the recording for this class is going to be released. And if you are lost, perhaps if you are lost right now, or you'll be able to sit down with it, I'll make sure I send it tonight before I sleep, so that you can sit down with it and actually practice. But what I would like you to do is just to pay absolute attention. And if you are following me, please just continue following me. So what we can do is to go to general settings, and you can select header type. All right, if you want a minimal header or a transparent header, you know, have you guys seen transparent headers before? Let me show you something. Satrop Schools. Okay, Satrop Schools is one of our portfolio websites in Eden Digital. So we actually created the Satrop Schools website. I want to show you an example of a transparent header. Do you understand? So I want to show you an example of a transparent header. You're going to see how transparent headers look like. Now, look at this website right here. Can you see? This is the header right here, but you can see through it. You can see below the header. You can see right through the header. All right, you can see right through the header. Do you understand? So that is what we call a transparent header. Do you see that? That is what we call a transparent header. Now from here, can you see? So you can also do something like that. When I clicked on transparent header, you can see that our header is actually quite transparent now, because you can see through it. It's because we don't have anything on this website, that is why it looks like this, but it is now a transparent header. Right? You can also select another header type that says top menu header type, if that is what you would like. You know, you would like your header to look like a top menu. You know, this is how, can you see how the header looks like right now? It looks like this. See this design, which I don't really like. I don't know why anybody would do that. If you want a full screen header, such that, can you see it has this hamburger, such that when you click on it, it takes over the whole screen. If this is what you want, of course you can, I mean, you are welcome to try it. And you know, center, medium, and all other stuff like this. Please, I want you to explore this at your own leisure, but let's just choose minimal for now. All right, let's just choose minimal for now, and you can adjust the header height if you want. All right, you can adjust the header height if you want. You can adjust the header height if you want. Can you see? I'm just sliding this. You can adjust the header height if you want. Can you see? The header height has increased, but let's put it back to something around 74. 74 is cool. Alright, 74 is cool. Now, header background color, we could change the header background color. We want it to be orange color, blue color, you know, this color, anyhow. If that is what you want, of course, suit yourself. You can do that, but I would want us to make it, you know, let's just make it white. It makes sense for it to be white. Do you understand? So after you've done that, go ahead and publish your changes and get out of there. Alright, after you've gotten out of there, of general settings, let's go to logo. Instead of having just text here, we want to change it to a specific logo. Just click on logo. So we are going to put a logo right now. So let's go ahead and upload a logo. Alright, we're going to upload a logo here. Let's choose this particular one. Alright, let's choose this particular one. Let's choose this particular one. Alright, let's choose this particular one and select it. After we select it, you can crop it the way you like. Alright, if it is too big, you can crop the logo. Can you see how I'm cropping the logo? You can crop the logo and go ahead and, you know, crop image. And if you don't want to crop, just click on skip cropping. So immediately after you put it there, it is going to replace this text that used to be there, but it's too big. Can you see that this thing is absolutely massive? So, but you can use this max width here to adjust the size. All right, you can adjust the size. Let's adjust the size here. Okay, very good. I think this size is awesome now. Can you see that? We are already moving towards this. We're already doing something like this. We've already done this part, right? And we have already done this part. All right, the next thing we need to do right now is now I want to tell you something about responsiveness. there is something we call responsiveness. Responsiveness means how does your website look on other devices. I hope you guys are following me. If you are following me, go to the chat section and type I am following. If you are following me, go to the chat section and type I am following. Now, responsiveness. Someone said I am not. Well, why are you not following me? Oh, you are lost in some place. Okay, you know what? We are going to release the replay, and hopefully you can get. We really can't go back right now. Someone said, oh, just after the laptop turned off. Oh, your laptop turned off. Well, maybe probably when you turn it back on, you would be able to follow, or maybe probably when you are watching the replay, you would be able to follow. Do you understand? So yeah. Now, responsiveness. You know that currently right now, please listen to this, everybody. This is actually absolutely important. All right, this is absolutely important. Every single person should listen to this. Now, about almost 60% of the devices that are currently streaming, that are accessing online data, that are online right now, that are on the internet, are mobile devices. How many people really browse on their laptop? Majority of people browse internet from their mobile devices, right? And we have to make sure that our website looks good on phone. Okay, Agnes got locked out and everything looks foreign. Well, I don't know. I don't know about that, but don't worry, the replay is going to be sent. Just try and as much as possible to follow me. All right, I know we've gotten ahead, we've done some stuff, but everything will make sense once you start watching it again. Now, as I was saying, about 60% of the devices currently on the internet are mobile devices. So we have to make sure that when people are browsing on our website, they have a very good experience on mobile. So, and that is called mobile responsiveness. And one thing I love about WordPress is that it has provision for that. See, you see these icons that are here. You see this one, this desktop icon, tablet icon, and mobile icon. If I click on tablet icon right here, you can see that it's now showing me how my website will look on a tablet. If I click on mobile, it's showing me the mobile view, how my website will look on a mobile. Can you see that? Can you see that? And if I think this logo, can you see this logo is kind of too big for a mobile device, I can go ahead and adjust the size for a mobile device. I can adjust the size to 92. I adjust it to 92 on a mobile device. On a tablet, let me adjust it to 111 on a tablet, and on a desktop, let me adjust it to 124 on a desktop. Do you understand? And guess what? These values will not affect each other. If I scroll back, if I switch back to tablet, it is still 111. If I switch back to mobile device, it is still 92. Can you see how awesome that is? Which means I get to customize the values, my design across all screens, across all screen sizes for devices, and everything will look good. So that is called responsive design. It is very, 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 very important. Whenever you are doing anything, I want you to always put in mind mobile responsiveness. Mobile responsiveness is very, very important. Majority of the people that are going to be visiting your website, they are on their mobile phone, and it is absolutely important for you to put them in mind first, even over the people that are using desktop, because the category and the number of people that are using desktop compared to the number of people that are using their mobile device, it's quite low. The number of people that are using their mobile device is way more than other devices, so it's very important. Now that's just by the way. Let's switch back to desktop. So let's get out of here and click on menu. All right, if you click on menu, you can see this menu right here. Link effect. Let us select link effect. Under link effect, you can select several link effects that you want. Underline from left. If you click on underline from left, it will show you a link effect that is underlining from left, as the name has suggested. So after it's finished loading, you are going to see it is underlining. Can you see it is underlining from left? When I hover over it now, it is giving me a link effect underlining from the left. I can change the underlining color to red so that it will match. Can you see that? This is awesome. So I could change it to another one, backlightning, if that is what you like. You could change it to backlighting. There are several other options here that I'm not going to go through everything. You can just come over here at your own leisure to go through them, right? So backlighting, can you see it is now having a backlighting? I can change the backlighting color to maybe like blue, and when you click on it, you can see it is now backlighting blue. So absolutely beautiful. But I'm going to change it to underline from left. Underline from left is the, you know, is the most presentable one. So just go ahead and choose this, underline from left. So, and from there we are going to scroll. I mean, you can come back and look at all these things by yourself. Main styling, link color, link over color. You know, if you want to change the color of this link, you can go ahead and, you know, change the color of the link to red. You can see that's changed to red. You can change it to whatever you like, but I'm just going to keep it at a default. So you can go ahead and, you know, just explore all these things to see what they all do. All right, explore all these things to see what they all do. But what I want to do, what we are trying to build, does not have a search icon. I'm going to remove this search icon and replace it with social links here. All right, I'm going to this search icon here, I'm going to remove it. So under search icon here, instead of choosing drop down header replace overlay, I'm going to choose disable. So when I click on disable, that will disappear. So you can scroll down and see more options, but you know, I'm just going to go ahead and publish my changes. All right, I'm going to publish my changes and I will get out of menu. All right, don't worry, when I, you know, when I give you the replay of these things, you will be able to, you know, you'll be able to follow. But I think Jude is following me, right? I think Jude is following me, and some of you are still following me. Please do a good job and keep following me. So the next thing we are going to go over is social menu. Remember, I said I'm going to replace the search bar with these social menus, right? We are almost there. Can you see? We're almost there. Just click on social menu and enable social menu. I'm going to pause a little bit to allow you guys to catch up. Alright, just enable social menu from here. And the social menu that we're going to choose, you can choose social menu style, link style. Let's make it dark, because the one we have here is dark. We have the dark style here, and okay, it will show up very soon now. And font size, of course, font size can be anything. And margin, we can give it margin left or margin right when it shows up. Don't worry, they will soon show up very soon now. They will soon show up. And so here now, this is under Twitter. We have a lot of social media, you know, stuff here. So the ones that we want to do, you just go ahead and paste the link to your Twitter account. You paste it here. You paste it under Twitter. The link to your Facebook account, or the Facebook account you want them to go, you paste it here. The link to the Instagram account you want them to go, you paste it here. All right. So just go ahead and see. Let's say, for example, now Eden's Digital. Let me just search Eden's Digital online. Right. If I search Eden's Digital online, can you see it is showing up on Google right here? All right. So if I show you can copy the link to the Facebook account here. Copy the link to the Facebook account. If you copy the link to the Facebook account, you can paste it here. You can paste it under Facebook. Do you understand? And then you just do the same thing for Twitter, and you just do the same thing for Instagram. You do the same thing for any one of them you want to show up. So the rest of those ones that don't have link, they are not going to show up. It is only the ones that has link that will show up. So I'll put link in Facebook, Twitter, and you know, and Instagram. So I'm just going to go ahead and publish it, and I'll get out of there. Do you understand? I publish it and I'll get out of there, right? So come to mobile menu, which is the last one of the last ones. Come to mobile menu, and after you come to mobile menu, can you see? So from here, you can, if you want to change the logo for the mobile menu, you can go ahead and do that, but we are going to leave it alone. And just come over here, display menu text. Let's switch to mobile mode. All right, we're already switching to mobile mode. Display menu text. Can you see this menu text? This menu text that is close to our hamburger here, hamburger icon here. Can you see? Okay, our menu is already back. Can you see? Please give me a while. Okay, if I switch to desktop now, this. Okay, don't worry. It will still show. Don't worry, it will still show. All right. So under mobile menu, you can see this menu text. I want to remove it. Just click on remove this. Display menu text. Just click on it, and then so scroll down, and then come to hamburger custom hamburger button. There are lots and lots of options here, which I believe that you should be able to explore on your own, right? That is the reason why we are practicing. That is the reason why we have local WP. Get on there and get your hands dirty. Do stuffs. Very important. Do stuffs. That is the only way you are going to learn. You are not going to learn by looking at me. You are not going to learn by watching me do it. You are only going to learn by doing stuffs. Do you understand? Very important. You are only going to learn by doing stuffs, right? So from here, default icon, nope, we are going to select I like elastic reverse. Elastic reverse is very cool. Do you understand? Can you see? It will replace it with this ugly, and you will have this beautiful hamburger. When you click on it, it has this flipping animation, which makes it very cool. Do you understand? Your hamburger color, if you want to change the hamburger color, you can change it to any color you like. Change it to a color red, a color green. You can select any custom color that you want, but black is always perfect. Just keep it really simple. And under this drop down menu, I want to remove this search bar as well. Mobile menu search, disable it. Do you understand? Search icon is already disabled. There's one more thing that I'm looking for. Sorry, before then. Menu style. Can you see menu style? Alright. Currently right now we have it as a drop down. So if you want it to be sidebar, such that it will scroll from the side, you can do that as well. You can just select sidebar. So if you select sidebar and you click on it, you will see it will scroll from the side. That's a sidebar. Do you understand? Pretty cool, right? Or you can select full screen. Very cool. Really awesome. You can select full screen. This is pretty cool as well, right? I'm going to give you guys a very important lesson today. So yeah, and you can get out of there. And very beautiful. So let's get out of here. And these other ones, I believe. Okay, top bar. Let me talk about top bar before we go. Let me switch back to desktop mode. Can you see this one is now there? But these things are too jumbled together. Let me give them space. Go back to header, go to social icon, social menu, and give them margin of 8 right and 8 left. Can you see they now have space in between one another? We're already getting there. Can you see? We're already getting there. So the next thing that I want to talk about is this top bar, this place that says place your content here. Now, top bars can be useful. They can be used to display extra stuff about your website. For example, in this particular website now, can you see that I use it to display the email of the school, the email address of the school, and also their social icon right here. It can be very beautiful if you know how to use it, but most of the time, since our design does not contain it, I'm going to remove it though, but I will show you how to use it. So from here, get out of here, come to top bar, click on top bar. After you click on top bar, go to general, and top bar is currently enabled. If you want to disable it, just click on disable and it will be gone. Do you understand? But if you want it there, please, there are so much options here that I want you to explore. Let's just put it back. Let's enable it. There's so much other options here that I want you to explore. Just go ahead and explore everything. It's very important, right? Now, you can go ahead and see, you can set the background color to be a blue or to be a red, all right, if that is what you want. And you can go ahead and set other things that you want to set, and let us now put contents. But this red color is not making this black text come out very well, right? Someone said, please, I will be logged out and wait for the replay or something. Well, So but the text color, let's select the text color. Let's select the text color to be white instead. Do you understand? Let's select the text color to be white instead. Now you can now see that it is now showing very well. So let us get out of here and come to content. And under content, you can paste whatever you like here. You can put whatever you like here, and it is going to show up here. And it's going to show up here. Can you see that? So I'm just going to copy this. I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to come and paste it here. Can you see? I'm going to come and paste it here. Can you see? It's a very good place to display contents like this. Do you understand? You can even put social icon there if you want to. You can put social icon there if you want to. Do you understand? There's so many things you can do. So you can just come over here and explore and see a lot of things. You can put social icon there if that is what you want to do. Do you understand? But for our own particular, you can see social icon is showing up right now. Can you see? The social icon is showing up right now. Of course, the color is not white, in which you can change the color here. All right, from link. I think from link you can change it to white. Oh, maybe not link. Maybe under social. Okay, social icon link color. You can change it to white. Can you see it is now white? It is showing well right now. It is showing very well right now, right? But the thing is that what we are modeling after does not have it, so I'm going to remove it. If you want to leave it in your design, please leave it. I mean, it's fine, but I'm going to remove it. So when I remove it, it will be gone. It will be gone. And lo and behold, we have already completed. Just publish your changes. Publish your changes. After you publish your changes, I need you to get out of here. All right, publish your changes and just click out of here. And just click this X button to exit. You see this X button? When you click on this X button, it will take you out of the customizer. Do you understand? It will take you out of the customizer, and it will take you. Oh, there's something else I did not talk about. This glamour by star. Let's go back into the customizer. For some of you that missed how we got into the customizer, just go ahead and click on customize. All right, this glamour, this thing that is here, it is called title. We can remove it as well if we want to, and we can leave it if we want to. Do you understand? But lo and behold, you can see we've already achieved our header today. Tomorrow we are going to create this section, all right, this big banner section, and we are going to continue with the rest, with the rest of the design tomorrow. Do you understand? Which is really actually simple. When you see this thing is actually not hard. The things in life that makes you so much money, they are not hard. It's not. I mean, what is hard in everything that I've shown you today? How many of you think this is hard? This is not hard. It's actually really simple. It's really absolutely simple. And the beautiful thing about this class is that for free, absolutely free. Immediately after I finish teaching you this thing, the skill, at least I show you to the introduction of how you can get started. On the 4th day, I'm going to give you advice on how you can get started to actually get someone to pay you for your newly acquired skill, if that is what you want, right? So from here, you can just scroll down to under, I think, general options, page title. Under page title, under general options, just go to page title, right? And if you want to remove it, you can just go to visibility. You can click on hide on all devices, but you can do so many other things with it if you want to. You could scroll down here and and put style. You can put style to background image. If you put style to background image, you could select you could select an image. All right, you could select an image. I'm coming. Let me just select an image from my computer. All right. Let me select one of my images. All right, you can just select any image that you like. All right. Can you see that? And it will display that image at the background. Can you see it's already displaying that image at the background? and you can go ahead and, you know, top center. You can make it center if you want. You can make it attachment scroll or fixed. If you make it fixed, then the website will be able to scroll over it like this. Can you see? Really, really cool. And you know, you can make it no repeat. You can make it cover. You can increase the height if you want to. Alright, you can increase the height if you want to, but that is no way, you know, it's like you're already creating something that looks like this, and what we just have to do is to, you know, just customize the text here. But this is not how we are going to create it. Do you understand? Because if you look at it now, can you see? If you look at it now, this is what we have. Alright, this is what we already have, but that's not how we are going to create it. I'm going to leave this one till tomorrow. So, but what I want you to do is to just remove it. Alright, just go ahead and remove it. Go ahead and click on hide on all devices. Alright, just remove it. Just remove it and go ahead and click on publish. Go ahead and click on publish. Yes, we are done. And click on X to X out of this. Yes, we are done. We are done for, you know, at least we've achieved a lot. You can see we're already getting there. We're already getting there. This is so amazing. This is so amazing. How many of you have gotten value into this class? If you have gotten value into this class, come to the chat section and type thank you Big Sam, thank you Nova University. This is actually absolutely fantastic. If you have been following me step by step, you would have been able to get to here where we are. If you have gotten value in this class, come to the chat section and type thank you Big Sam, thank you Nova University. Type thank you Big Sam, thank you Nova University, because this is actually absolutely amazing. Alright, we have taken this very slow and we have broken it down. We have broken it down so much so that any person can follow it. Do you understand? And this thing is actually, see, you can earn a lot of money with this. Let me see, I wanted to show you something the other time. This is a proposal that we sent to a company. The name of the company is called CDVest. It is Eden's Digital that sent the proposal. Yeah. So if you see, if you go down and you see, let me just show you the amount you can earn. Alright, can you see? Some of you, I'm going to be sharing, you know, this proposal templates that you can, you know, this proposal example in case you have someone that wants to, you know, do business with you, hire you. You know, I'm going to be sharing some proposal template from you for you guys. That's some of you guys that you'll be lucky enough to be a part of Nova University. I think I should just tell you that right now before we call it a day, right? So you can go down here, you can see, if you scroll down, if you scroll down, if you scroll down, if you scroll down, if you scroll down right here, right? If you scroll down right here and you see, these are just some of the websites that we have created that we put there. Now, the most important part, if you go to the pricing section, web design and development, we put, you know, 450,000 naira, search engine optimization 350,000, website maintenance for 12 months is 600,000, and the total price, the total amount that we price these guys is how much? Please, can someone let me type it out? Can you see it? Can you see the total amount for just one project? One project, guys, just one project. I can bet you that some managers, bank managers in Nigeria are not earning this amount. They are not. This is the amount that some people will work for an entire year and they will not see. Just in one project, you can earn this just for one project. Now, but the thing is that it actually varies. When you are writing your proposal, which is one of the things that I'm going to be telling some of the people that are lucky enough to be a part of Nova University, right? Because I'm going to be telling you, of course, there is an advanced course on Nova University, let me show you, that I personally created, and every single person here in this mentorship group, let me show you, mentorship. In this mentorship group in Nova University, every single person here, in fact, for you to qualify to be a Nova learner, to be a part of, can you see what this guy said? He said at Olubayo Sam, that's my name, Olubayo Sam, you have been that motivates every okay, sorry, let me read this right. Olubayo Sam, you have been that motivates every success story needed. Include, and also, I don't know what to type here, maybe I'm just the one reading gibberish, but you get the point. But you understand the point. You get the point. Every single person here have gone through Nova University and have gone through the web design consultancy course. Let me show you. Let me go to Nova University. Right? I'm coming. Can you see that? Can you see that? Of course, I mean, okay, I'm saying something about the pricing. When you want to price, The first thing you have to do is to know your client, understand your clients, and know what I call their payment capacity. There are some clients that if you charge them 200,000, they will run away. There's some clients that if you charge them 1 million naira, 2 million naira, they will pay. They have no problem to pay that amount of money. So it is left for you to understand that, okay, this is the kind of person I'm dealing with. This is their purchasing power. This is what they have. This is what they can. This is their purchasing power. Because if someone can pay you 1.4 million naira and you just charge them 300,000 naira for the same job, I mean, you will think you have arrived, but you could have collected more. Do you understand? You could have collected more, right? So it is very important for you. In fact, it's actually one of the trainings that we go through in Nova University. That is why people in Nova University are so successful. Do you understand? That is why these guys are so successful, because I mean, I've been doing this for how many years now, right? I've been doing this for how many years now, and every single thing was taught from experience, from the experience that I've had building these companies. Do you understand? So this is the video editing masterclass, but this is the web design consultancy class, and currently right now we have 500 and something students are currently taking web design. Others are taking video editing. 49 students are currently taking video editing class, right? And if I show you, this is created by me. If I show you, this is currently 50,000 naira. Do you understand? All right, and every single person here, they have taken the course. Now, this is not an upsell that you have to take this before. No, see, don't worry about this. In fact, I'm not inviting you to come and join this. Do you understand? I'm not inviting you to come and join this. This class is completely free, day 1 to day 4. This is my promise to you. By the ending of day 4, you will be able to build this for free. And join it, I will even tell you how to start making money with your newly earned skill, right? But the thing is that immediately after the 4th day, that's all. Free mentorship has ended. Me and you will no longer talk again. Do you understand? I've given you what I want to give you, and I will point you to the right direction. If you want to go on YouTube and watch more videos on how to create these things, of course. In fact, I'll even point you to some of the most amazing videos that you can watch on YouTube to get you some stuff. But there are some things that that mentorship will give you. And every single person that I've gone through this course, they are currently on the mentorship group, and they are currently in the Nova University community. Do you understand? So don't worry, I'm going to tell you more about this course tomorrow. But here is something very beautiful. Remember that when I showed you a video yesterday, you saw something about Union Bank. How many of you remember? If you remember, come to the chat section and type I remember. There's something about Union Bank inside that video. If you remember, come to the chat section and type I remember. Yeah. Now, here is the thing. During that lockdown, Union Bank actually saw what Nova University is doing. It is called Union Rise Challenge, and they actually sponsored Nova University with some amount of money. So that sponsorship will enable us to give students this. Instead of paying 50,000 naira, they will no longer pay 50,000 naira. They will pay a ridiculously low amount of money, and that thanks is to Union Bank. Do you understand? It is Union Bank that is actually making that discount possible. Instead of paying 50,000 naira, you no longer pay 50,000 naira. You pay a ridiculously low amount of money, in which I'm going to be showing you how to get that tomorrow. What will happen is that I will release a code, a sponsorship code. Very few number, just only 10. This sponsorship code can only cater for 10 people. Every free masterclass that we do like this, it only caters for just 10 people. So it is just 10 persons that is going to work for. I'm sorry, I hope it could go for everybody, but it can. Immediately after the 10th person enters, it will stop working by itself. But that will be tomorrow. Do you understand? Some of you that are interested will get in tomorrow, and if you are not interested, of course, we continue with our class. Do you understand? In fact, it's not even for everyone, right? So you're going to get in, you're going to be under my personal mentorship, you're going to be a part of Nova University, and I'm going to hold your hand, and I'm going to help you get to where you need to go. Do you understand? If you really think this is for you, right? So I'm going to be telling you more about this tomorrow by God's. In fact, let me just break the ice. It will change it from 50,000 naira that is currently right now, and it will change it to 12,000 naira. Do you understand? Immediately after you enter the code, it will remove the price from 50,000 naira to change it to 12,000 naira, and that is only valid for the period of this our free class. Immediately our free class ends, that has ended as well. In fact, we have some guys on this call right now that they are from the previous class. They joined this class just because they want to take advantage of that particular code. It's only 10, just 10 slots. Immediately the 10 slots enters, that's all. Do you understand? But I mean, it's not compulsory. So we are going to continue with this class tomorrow, and this is what we are heading towards. Can you see? This is where we are right now. Yeah, this is where we are right now. Do you understand? This is where we are right now. We've already created this header, so by tomorrow we are going to create the rest of the body. So I hope you guys have gotten value from this class today. This will be the end of our class. We are going to continue tomorrow. Of course, expect the recording of this class. I'm going to send it to the group as usual. So yeah, we are going to continue from there. So God bless you, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have gotten value. If you have gotten value from this class, I want you to type thank you Nova University. Oh, sorry, and your assignments, of course, as usual, your assignment is to make sure that you send a screenshot of where you have gotten to today. Make sure you create your own header before tomorrow's class. It's very, very super important. Do you understand? So yeah, God bless you so much. If you want to know more about this thing, you can just go. I'm going to send this to you. Let me just send it to you right now. You can go ahead and explore it. Alright, you're going to go ahead and explore it. Just go ahead and explore it if you want to. Let me send it here as well, so that you can explore it if you want to and read more about it. So God bless you, everyone. We are going to see tomorrow. The recording will be sent tonight, don't worry. I will compress it as I did yesterday and send it to the group. So bye bye, everyone. Take care of yourself, everyone. All right.